Hello guys, today I want to talk about football. Football, such a mundane sport, but a lot of people like it. I guess people just like watching other people get CTE. It's some form of entertainment for them, but you know what? To each their own. I'm not gonna judge. Now, in terms of watching sports or competitive sports in general, like even video game sports, if you call that a sport, I just don't watch it. I play sports. I play baseball during my younger days. But I still don't watch the MLB, and it's so weird because right now everyone is going nuts over football just because my team or the team around my city is winning, and people all of a sudden just became a football fan even though they never bother to watch a football game because our team typically lose. All of a sudden they just became fans. Like, where's the loyalty in that? All of a sudden, oh, we're doing well. Oh wow, we are a part of this. We will be your fan. Fuck it. And I can get the idea that you want to become a part of something that's exciting, but you contributed nothing. And when the team in your city is doing well, now you're a part of this great thing. Like, how's that fair? That's pretty dirty. I mean, I respect the people that buy the merch even though their team is dog water. But for the people that just never cared about the team, and until they're winning, then they're all excited for it. I'm sure there's a phrase for it for people that just only care about their team if they are winning. But I don't know, it's probably even like football fans are making fun of themselves over it, saying like, oh yeah, we don't have loyalty. They probably acknowledge it, but then I guess like they don't care that they're not being loyal. Also, football as a sport is not so fun to watch. I just don't feel enticed by the idea that people are fighting over a ball. And I get it. Like, it's a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of training, and only a few genetically gifted people can play football properly. Like, you cannot be like 5'2" and be a linesman or something, or you cannot be like running at 10 miles an hour at max speed and be a quarterback. It all takes some kind of skill and some kind of athleticism and a lot of training and dedication. But I still don't care. I really don't care. There's a lot of special people in the world, and I don't care much about them, honestly. All they're doing is just tackling and tickling each other and just getting mad and not listening to the managers, from what I hear. I hear like the managers always pull their hair out because their players are not listening to them. And yeah, that sounds like competitive gaming in my eyes. They're focused on themselves and trying to increase scores for themselves, pad their stats so they can get a bigger, juicier contract. They're not going to listen to their coach because the coach just wants what's best for the team, but players individually, they want what's best for themselves, and it's just such a shipwreck. I also find it strange that people know so much details about the players' personal lives. Like, oh yeah, this guy had like 14 kids, and 2 of his kids are on meth, and he has another wife back in China, and he also has another mistress in Europe. Like, how do you know these things? Like, why do you know these things? What does it have to do with the sport? And it's just like, I don't know, the amount of time that people spend on football and like even like the players' individual lives, it's kind of nuts seeing that in action. I thought people were just in it to watch football, but they also want to know the personal lives. Like, it's some kind of WWE drama. And I cannot see the charm in learning about people's personal lives that has nothing to do with me. Okay, cool. I need to say, people don't understand that the human brain has limitations. We have like around what's believed to be 500 gigabytes of memory, and people are spending it all on learning about people that they don't really know. And I just don't get it. I don't get why. But to be honest, I am a little envious of people like this. Just imagine like how happy these people are to be excited about something. Like, they can erase the fact that their lives are miserable, but they can still be very happy knowing that their team has won. Their happiness can go on for a whole year because their team in their city won. Like, this has nothing to do with them. It doesn't make their lives better. It doesn't give them a six-pack. It doesn't give them $1 million when their team win. It's like, oh, our team win. Hell yeah. I'm happy for the rest of the year. Until we don't win again, then I'm sad. Like, yeah, they could be very happy, but also they could be devastated. That's fun to watch. And I just cannot stand watching football live because it became so political. Like, obviously these players, they don't enjoy wearing pink, or they don't like to, I don't know, wear bras on top of their outfit, their uniforms. It's probably insulting to the sport that they most likely respect, but they still do it just because they're afraid of political backlash, or, you know, like maybe their wives will leave them because they didn't celebrate breast cancer awareness month or something, and so they just had to do it. And I could just see the pain in their eyes, like they need someone to gobble their balls. Then there's the problem of advertising. In between each minute, there's some kind of ad. There has to be some kind of ad trying to sell you some crap. And then in the middle, halftime, there's the mega ad where they try to make it seem like, oh, these companies, they put in a lot of time and dedication into these ads. They're trying to appease you. No, they're not. They're trying to sell you crap. They're just trying to sell you a bunch of junk that you don't really need. They're trying to take advantage of your emotions. And I think it was a trend. I mean, it's a trend currently still to just see, oh, who had the best ad. And all of this is just to sell you stuff. It's not like they're trying to, you know, make you happy. They just want to sell you stuff and make money. But I guess people don't realize it, and all they could do is just like listen to what these companies tell them to do, and they just do it, and they're really happy, which is why I'm very envious of them. Don't get me wrong. I am jealous of the fact that people get happy very easily just from like being used and abused. And yeah, there's no pure intention in that, but you know what, good for them. But honestly, I hope, I hope my city lose, just because even though if we win, there's gonna be a celebratory riot, because it happened before and it costed millions of dollars. And I know one of my friend's uncle got beaten half to death, and it was because of a riot of like a team winning or something. And I mean, how's that right? But you know what? These sports teams, they don't care their city riots. They're happy that the city is rioting, because it's going to be on the news and it's going to give them even more lighting, and it's just good PR for them. And yeah, the damage that is caused cannot be offset by the victory. Like in reality, there's not that many tourists that comes because like your team won. People are really mad at the fact that your team won, and they wish nothing but hatred for your city. So I don't think you want those tourists inside your city. But overall, I hope we lose. That way there will be peace. Thank you. See ya.